It's so weird, guys, because it's winter where I'm at and I'm in a shirt. Like, what happened? We've just had like a heat wave today and it's so nice and refreshing, but then it's gonna be freezing tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I'm here today for Top 5 Tuesday, and today's theme is gonna be a bit of a hard one for me to sort of do, but I still want to talk about it because it's gonna be like very spoilery and something hard to kind of talk about because like I don't want to spoil you for these books. But I'm here to talk about like my favorite uses of the Lost Princess trope, but that kind of negates the purpose because if I tell you the book, you're gonna know that there's something going on here. So it's very hard. All of these characters, none of them are actually princesses, you know, or princes. Like, they're not royalty. It's not a royalty thing for me because, as I said in my Top 5 Tuesday video, like either last week or a couple of weeks ago or whenever I did it, I like the trope where they just aren't who they thought they were. So there's something revealed about them that, like, you know, it's that kind of thing. So I don't really want to spoil you guys. So again, with it being a spoiler warning, I'm just going to hold up the book first and then I'm just going to try and not talk too much about the actual thing. Just say how I felt about it, but just not mention any characters. So it is spoilers, but I'm going to try and refrain from spoiling you. So sorry, but again, it's no actual, like, you know, main character's a princess kind of thing. It's just that kind of trope. So this one's going to go quickly, but if you just wanted some examples, or if you're looking by a book that did feature this trope, then these are the ones. Number 5 on my list is Strange to Dream by Laini Taylor. This is one that I didn't expect to like be a thing really. Like, it was kind of obvious a little bit that something was gonna happen in this book, but then when it was happening, it was kind of like, oh my god, like this is actually where it's going. And then you get to the end of the book and it just left on such a cliffhanger that you're just like, what? And it's going to be very exciting to see this story idea get expanded on in Muse of Nightmares, so I'm very excited to see more about the characters and everything. Number 4 on my list is A Mystic City by Theo Lawrence, and like this one is more based around the relationship, but like it was something that's very obvious when you read the book because as it starts, you've got this whole idea of like sort of memory loss. You feel like you know what's going to happen and it's just like, ooh, and it got really exciting. But then in book 2, it changed so much that it was like it became one thing and then it was totally a different thing. So this one is low on my list. It's not so much a character reveal as a relationship reveal, which I thought was really interesting. Number 3 on my list is Everless by Sarah Holland. This is one that I thought I should have picked up on, but I really didn't. And even though they kept talking about all these ancient stories of stuff that was happening with these characters, I never picked it up. I kind of was there just like, oh my god, like, and it was really funny too because everyone that I thought was evil wasn't in this book, and like every character that I was like, ooh, it's gonna be them, like there's something about them, and then it was like, oh no, it wasn't even them, they were hiding the person that was them. So this is one that like I feel like you'll either get it or you won't, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, number 2 on my list is From Lifelike by J. Christoph, and this is a reveal that does happen in the first like 100 pages. It's not the major reveal of the whole book. Still, it was very interesting finding out about it, and when you keep getting like these flashbacks of stuff that happens to this character, but they're remembering them differently, and I mean, it is an Anastasia retelling, so it's kind of like, you know, an obvious kind of pick for this. The thing is, it's like doing the double reveal is you get the one reveal that you're just like, oh my god, and then they do a second one that just like shoots you in the foot and you're just like, oh, like I saw it coming, but still. And number 1 on my list is A Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And with this reveal, I knew something was gonna happen. Like, there had to be something because nothing made sense in this book, and something needed to happen to have it all make sense. But what did happen, I never expected. It was just such a, just like, wow, like even though you felt there was something, it wasn't that I was expecting. And like, if you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about. Because of the shock of this reveal, I haven't been able to read the second book. Like, I can't even, like, it's been over 1.5 years since I read this book, and I think I do need to reread it to experience it again, and then hopefully push through to book 2 and 3, because I've just got the trilogy sitting up there being all like, yo, why ain't you reading me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I am gonna read you sometime. So these are my top 5 Lost Princess tropey books, and like, I feel like this was like a very vague video, even though you know what I'm sort of talking about, and if you have read the books it will make more sense, but honestly, such a vague video, and I am sorry because I did want to talk about this, but then I couldn't figure out how to talk about this. So hopefully it worked and you aren't spoiled for anything because I haven't really mentioned exactly the circumstances. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye!